you have your process. And so you may have to customize the data model in iTop. So for that, we provide to our customers a tool which is called the ITSM Designer, which will allow. So this application is hosted in our network. There is no network connection between your iTop and the ITSM Designer. In fact, the whole communication is handled via HTTP through the PC of the administrator. We post data. So that's really important. You don't have to open any network connection to the ITSM Designer. And we just host the customization. We have no data for our customers. So I have my different instance. Okay. I can see the different objects I want to manage in iTop. And you will see I can update the data models. I can manage the menus that are on the left. Can change the branding, so the icons in the portal and so on. Can manage the user rights and the profiles. And we can, if we want, add additional components to your package. So if I show you an example, I will just get a basic example. I will get the class person, okay, which is here. And I can add attributes. So for example, I will add a new field, which is commonly asked. It's the VIP attributes, or this one is already exists. So I will say VIP number 2. It's a type of attributes, for example, an enumerated list. I can set value, yes, no. There is a dictionary, so we can translate the values in different languages. I can select how it's displayed, so drop-down list. Okay, I create the fields. I go to the presentations. If I want, I can manage the way it's displayed. I would just hide this one to have it a little bit larger. So my attribute is here. If I want, I can move it here. Okay, I can move this like this, etc., etc. So I can change more or less the way I present stuff. I can change the search criteria in my search form, etc. That's a type of customization. Then if I go back to classes, I will look at, for example, the user requests, which are here. I can change the workflow, the life cycle. So here is the default life cycle. If I want, I can add or remove status. So for example, here I will add a new state. I don't know, pending provider. Okay. Waiting for provider. And I add a new state in my workflow. I can add transitions if I want. So for example, I will add an event, EV provider. So we have some naming convention. Wait for provider. Create the event. And now I can say, okay, I would like to create a transitions using this to pending provider. That's an example of workflow modifications. And I can redraw my stuff if I want. So I can manage this. I can manage different stopwatch to compute SLA. So I can see here TTO, TTR. You can customize completely the way you work and the process you have defined in your enterprise. And then once done, so I have the customization. So I remember the designer is just editing, the customization you would like to do. I just have to deploy the modification either on my test instance or my production instance. And there we have some controls. We check the consistency of your model and so on. And we go back to the applications and we allow you or not to deploy stuff. In your iTop, you have the customization made. Okay, so if I look at a contact, I will see the customizations that are done if I want. So that's the way we will manage and handle the customizations, keeping in mind that the most important, it's not to do customizations, it's to define what you would like to do. Doing customization is pretty easy once we know what to do. That's why with our partners or our consultants, we provide consulting services in order to help you to do this if you need.